What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets. Hope everybody had an excellent day. I'm guessing if you're a diehard Jets fan, it's been a long day as some unfortunate news today. And it was so weird because I woke up this morning, we did a preview show last night, and you're feeling really good about things. You're justifying ways that Jets can beat the Steelers, looking forward to next year and everything else, or not to the season, and maybe trying to make a kind of sneak into a playoff spot or be relevant in December. And a big part of that conversation was the Jets' stout offensive line. And then lo and behold, my phone starts blowing up at work. I'm like, what the hell's going on now? I'm like, maybe they made a trade or something. And you see that Elijah Vera-Tucker potentially could be out for the year with a torn triceps. And you're like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Like, it's unreal. Like, it's the ultimate kick in the nuts right before the season opener and home opener. So my first instinct was I felt bad for AVT, man, because he has worked his ass off. He's become a team captain. He played 15 games last year. He's in a contract year. And now it's looking like he may have played his last game as a Jet unless he accepts some kind of deal where it's a prove-it deal or an incentive-laden deal. You know, because Aaron Glenn may like all his great characteristics, but your best ability is availability. And unfortunately, AVT just can't stay healthy. But he's also a Pro Bowl talent, too, which is a huge setback. So you say, okay, now that he's out, how do you pivot? Now you can do, according to everybody's assuming that Myers will play center, Tippmann will play guard, Tippmann. And part of me thinks that the Jets want Myers to play center all along because they really pushed this competition thing. He's got familiarity with Justin Fields. Tippmann's had some issues with the high snaps. And then, according to a lot of people, Tippmann's better position could actually be guard. But the thing is, how much of the drop-off, you know, you have your loss at guard, and you have a drop-off there. Do you want to create two holes where you have a drop-off at center and guard? If Tippmann's your best center, keep him there and maybe play Xavier Newman at guard. But the other facet of this is helping Membu too, where having AVT next to Membu is a huge asset where you can help guide him along, maybe pick up some mistakes, communication, or anything like that. And the offensive line as a whole, you know, we all talked about having continuity, having these guys practice together as a unit as you get ready for the home opener. And now that's completely all over the place too. Now I understand they did change things up a lot during preseason and training camp. We're all different alignments, but it's not ideal, man. So now, I guess the other question is, how much is this drop-off, and can the Jets still run the ball behind this revamped offensive line? I'm sure they can. They got to find ways. Now it puts a lot of pressure on Tanner Engstrand, puts a lot of pressure on Steve Hyden and Aaron Glenn. You got to make adjustments. Maybe you got to change your game plan. Maybe you got to do a lot more quick passes. You got to make more jumbo packages. And the most important thing is you may have to make in-game adjustments as you know the Steelers are going to stack the box and completely test that right side of the offensive line. So, not ideal, man. Bummed me out big time, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, adversity happens. I mean, Aaron Glenn always talked about the press conference like, you know, it's all fun and games till adversity strikes, and how do you handle it? And that's an excellent point because let's see how this team handles it. It's a big setback. One of your emotional leaders, one of your big leaders on offense is out for the year. Who steps up? Is it Garrett Wilson? Is it Tippmann? Is it Olu? Who's going to be that guy? Maybe it's Breece Hall. But somebody's got to do it. You can't let this little speed bump derail your game and derail your season. It's got to be next man up. So a good challenge for Glenn as a leader, a good challenge for the captains on his team in terms of their leadership, and you see what happens. So I don't know, man. I don't have a lot to say. I was completely discouraged this morning, but you know, you got to figure out. Hopefully, the Jets come out with a big time performance on Sunday. I'll be streaming it, and that's it. Have a good day.